Jesus is my light. I'm gonna let him shine, let him shine, let him shine, let him shine. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So last night's dinner, I made a meatloaf, and right now I'm making breadcrumbs for the meatloaf. Since I don't have already made breadcrumbs on hand, I just decided to toast some bread in the oven for about, 6 minutes? Maybe 6 to 10 minutes, I can't remember. And right now I'm just breaking up the bread pieces, and I'm going to blend them up in my NutriBullet. Now I toasted about 6 pieces of bread, and it was some honey wheat bread and some potato bread. Basically, whatever I have left on hand. You can use whatever you want, or you can use already made breadcrumbs or whatever you want. And because I have a small blender, you're going to see me do this blending process numerous times. So stay with me. Now that the breadcrumbs are done, I'm just going to go ahead and set them aside in this cup here. And this is what they look like, all finely ground up. Oops, making a mess here. So sorry about that. Let me just go ahead and scoop this all up. There we go. Now I'm just going to go ahead and toss it in the trash. Now let's go ahead and make some more breadcrumbs. Just going to break these up. Try not to make a lot of crumbs, because I hate a crummy mess, like I just did. I'm going to try and squish these all in. That way I don't have to do a lot more work. Let's see if I can squish them all in. Maybe if I break them up into littler pieces, I can do that. I don't know. Shake it up a bit. I'm really trying here. Let's see. I think I did it. Let's see if this top fits. Might have to squish it down a bit. We got it. We good. We golden. And once again, time for the fun part. I think I jammed this a little too much because it's not grinding the way it should be. Let's see, I'm going to have to shake it up a bit. Here we go, let's try this. There we go, having some success now. Look at it go, it's so powerful. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add it to the rest of the breadcrumbs. There we go. Now on to the macaroni. Now I just pour the noodles in with about 6 cups of boiling water. And now I'm going to go ahead and make the roux sauce. And melt some butter and add some garlic powder. And I'm also going to go ahead and add some Italian seasoning. You can use whatever seasonings you want. This is just what I'm using. Add about a cup of milk and some cheese. And I've also added some flour. I should have added the flour right after I added the butter, melted the butter, but I wasn't thinking. I forgot. Now once everything is all added, you're going to want to go ahead and whisk it with a fork, not a spoon like I was doing so. And as you're doing this, you're going to see your sauce sticking up. Once all the flour clumps are dissolved, you can go ahead and turn the heat off. Oh, guess I still got flour clumps in there. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and add about a cup of cheese And then I'm going to stir it. And I did stir till all the flour clumps were gone before I added the roux to the macaroni, which is now done. I just didn't show that. Once the roux is added to the macaroni, go ahead and give it a good stir. You want to incorporate everything. And then I'm adding it to a 9x9 greased dish. You can use whatever size dish you want. And I'm just going to go ahead and try to spread it as evenly as possible. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the remainder of this cheese bag to the top of the macaroni. I think this is about another cup of cheese, maybe half a cup. Whatever amount it is, I can tell you that it's definitely not enough. But I'm going to make do with it. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. The meatloaf! Just kidding. It's not that exciting. But it's going to be delicious. So stick around. So for starters, I'm going to add 1 whole chopped up onion to a medium-sized mixing bowl. And the rest of my breadcrumbs. And I'm going to go ahead and add more garlic powder because you guys know how much I love garlic powder. I don't know. Maybe I'm obsessed with it. I'm not sure. I put it in everything. I'm going to add some black pepper. And some pink Himalayan salt. You can also use regular table salt, but I'm not going to. Now I'm going to add some Italian seasoning as well. I think that's enough. I hope it's enough. I might need to add more. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 2 eggs. Oops. And I think I got an eggshell in there. Nope, not this time. Maybe it's this time that I got an eggshell in there. Oh, yep, there we go. Now I'm just going to go ahead and throw these eggshells away before I proceed. The next thing, and I'm going to go wash my hands. Hold on a sec. Now I'm back. I'm going to add about 1 cup of milk. You don't really need to add this. I'm just going to add it. I really don't know what milk does to meatloaf, but I saw it in a recipe. Now once you've added everything to your bowl, you're going to want to go ahead and mix it very well with your hands. And yes, it does feel weird, but it is what it is. Now you're going to want to add it to a greased loaf pan, or you can use whatever kind of pan you want, depending on how much of the meatloaf you make or how little you make. Now make sure you got all that greasiness or gooiness in there. Yep, get it all in there, you know. Just smush it on in. Smush it on in. I ain't gonna lie to you, this is disgusting. I hate this feeling, but I want a good meatloaf, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add ketchup to the top. You can also add pasta sauce, or you can mix ketchup with some brown sugar. Mix it into like a brown sugar kind of glaze. But I don't have brown sugar, so I can't do that. Well, everything is all done, and it is looking scrumptiddlyumptious. Well, if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, press the bell notification for future videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!